Pearson Sharp has this report.
I'm Pearson Sharp. I'm here at the southern border in San Diego, where victims of illegal immigrants are rallying in favor of the wall. Angel moms from around the country gathered at the San Diego border to express their support for President Trump. Many at the rally were victims of violence at the hands of illegal aliens and say their children would still be alive today if the U.S. was allowed to enforce its own borders.
Angel families decided that we needed to do a press conference here at a port of entry, especially in light of what happened at the White House the other day with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. We want to let President Trump know that Angel Families backs his plan up to shut down the government until we get border funding for our wall. Nancy Pelosi talks all the time about what a waste of money the wall is, but what Nancy Pelosi fails to do is talk about what will happen if we don't build a wall. As far as I'm concerned, my son's life was priceless, and he didn't deserve to die the way that he did. And so this is why Angel Families wanted to come here and make our point and tell our politicians to get off their duffs, that they need to start doing something to protect Americans, and not one more American life should be lost at the hand of an illegal criminal.
So a lot of people talk about, they bash on President Trump for separating families, here at the border. But you're here representing the Angel moms, mothers who had their children killed by illegal immigrants. That seems like that's the ultimate separation. What are your thoughts on that?
You want to talk about separation of families? This is separation of families. My only son, Ronald da Silva, was murdered by a previously deported illegal alien. That's why we need the border. Because after he was deported, he came right back in and committed the murder. My son would still be alive today if we had better security and better protection at the border.
Also at the rally was Ben Berquam, president of Fight Sanctuary State and founder of Frontline America, a group dedicated to spreading awareness about the importance of border security. He explained that with over 80,000 suspected terrorists apprehended at the border, the safety of American citizens depends on controlling who comes in and out of our country. If we can't secure our borders, what's at stake here?
Our entire country. I mean, I'm not overstating it when I say that we're going to lose this country if we don't fix this problem. If you support President Trump, if you support this country, it's time for every American to stand up. We need more people out there, unafraid to stand up and say what they believe, stand for this country. If you don't do it now, you have nobody to blame when this country falls in the future.
This has been approved. Border security and the border wall has been approved since Reagan days. What the hell have our politicians been doing for decades?
For many, like Agnes Gibney, it's already too late to save her son. But she hopes that stories like hers will inspire Washington to take action to prevent the needless deaths of any more American citizens.
The guy that murdered my son will be out in 1 year and 4 months. He'll have a life. He can join his family. My son will still be 6 feet under. How fair is that? Because our government are not protecting our borders, the sovereignty of our country. They let my family down. They let my family down.
Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and